Today we're diving into one of the most exciting topics in the world of professional cameras, the upcoming Canon EOS R3 II. For months, this camera has been the subject of countless leaks, rumors, and heated discussions among professional photographers, sports shooters, videographers, and hybrid creators. Canon is preparing something big here, and the R3 II looks set to raise the bar in the mirrorless flagship category. The original EOS R3 was already a powerhouse, combining speed, precision, and rugged design to dominate professional sports, wildlife, and event photography. But now, Canon appears ready to push even further with the Mark II. Let's break it down in detail, from sensor innovations and global shutter rumors to 8K video recording, AI autofocus, improved connectivity, and where it stands against rivals like the Sony A9 III, Sony FX3 Mark II, and Nikon Z9 II. Canon EOS R3 II, a new era of flagship performance. Canon has always balanced two things in its pro cameras: reliability and innovation. The R3 was already fast with its 24.1 MP stacked BSI CMOS sensor, blazing autofocus, and 30 frames per second electronic shutter. But for 2025 and beyond, users expect more megapixels, faster readout, and stronger hybrid video tools. Early leaks point to the EOS R3 II featuring either a 30 MP or even a 36 MP stacked sensor, keeping the speed of the R3 but improving resolution for detailed wildlife and commercial work. Some insiders suggest Canon could shock the industry with a global shutter sensor, similar to the one in the Sony A9 III. If true, this would eliminate rolling shutter distortion completely, a huge deal for motorsports, fast-moving wildlife, and high-speed event shooting. Canon's heritage from the EOS 1D series and its Pro Cinema lineup means the R3 II is built not just for photographers but also cinematographers and content creators. Processing power, Digic X2 or dual processor setup. Canon is expected to upgrade the image pipeline significantly. While the EOS R3 used the Digic X processor, the Mark may feature a Digic X2 or even dual processors, allowing faster readout speeds to reduce rolling shutter, expanded AI-powered autofocus recognition, higher burst rates, possibly reaching 40 frames per second or more, improved buffer depth for uninterrupted shooting. This means capturing birds in flight, race cars on the track, or Olympic athletes mid-action could be smoother and more reliable than ever. Autofocus, smarter, faster, more intelligent. One of Canon's biggest strengths has always been autofocus. The dual-pixel CMOS AF2 system in the R3 was already top-tier with eye detection, animal recognition, and even vehicle tracking. The R3 II is expected to bring AI-enhanced subject recognition powered by machine learning, new categories like insects, athletes, and advanced vehicle detection, faster, more natural eye-controlled autofocus, where photographers select focus points simply by looking through the EVF expanded AF zones for more flexibility in complex scenes. This makes the R3 II ideal for hybrid shooters moving between photography and filmmaking, ensuring reliable tracking across both. Video performance, a cinema beast and a mirrorless body. Videographers have been buzzing about the EOS R3 II's rumored upgrades. The original R3 already offered 6K RAW at 60 frames per second and 4K at 120 frames per second, but Canon is ready to push further: 8K video recording up to 60 frames per second internally, 4K up to 240 frames per second for slow-motion cinematics, better heat management for extended shooting, advanced Canon log profiles for color grading, flexibility, direct competition with Sony FX3 Mark III, Panasonic GH7, and Nikon Z9 II. If Canon nails 8K 60 RAW with no overheating, the R3 II won't just be a pro photography tool, it will rival cinema cameras in a mirrorless body, build and design, rugged but refined. Expect Canon to retain the R3's integrated vertical grip and rugged weather sealing. However, refinements are rumored: brighter, higher resolution electronic viewfinder, improved articulating screen with stronger sunlight visibility, more tactile button feedback for professionals shooting in demanding conditions, refined menu system, and customizable quick functions. Canon knows ergonomics are critical for pros shooting long hours in the field. The R3 II will likely perfect small usability details to maintain comfort and reliability, connectivity and workflow, built for professionals in today's fast-paced media world. Speed of delivery is as important as capturing the shot. Canon is rumored to add dual CF Express Type-B slots for faster recording and backup, Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2 for quicker wireless transfers, native FTP/SFTP support for sports journalists, possible 5G module for instant live uploads from stadiums or remote locations, seamless cloud integration with Canon services. This will be a game-changer for sports photographers covering global events like the FIFA World Cup or the Olympics, where seconds matter for publishing, battery life and charging improvements. The Canon R3 already had solid endurance with the LP E19 battery. For the R3 II we expect more efficient power consumption from the new processor, extended battery life for high bitrate video recording, faster USB-C PD charging for field use, better tethering options for studio photographers, computational photography, and AI features. Canon has been slower than Sony in smartphones and computational tools, but the R3 II could change that. Possible additions include digital ND filters for video work, enhanced HDR shooting modes, AI-driven noise reduction for high ISO shooting, background separation tools for creators shooting interviews and short films. These features would modernize Canon's approach and appeal to the new generation of content creators, YouTubers, and filmmakers. Pricing and release date: rumors suggest the Canon EOS R3 Mark II will launch between $5,999 to $6,499, slightly higher than the original R3. This price reflects the expected upgrades like global shutter or advanced stacked sensor, 8K 60 RAW internal video, AI autofocus advancements. As for timing, leaks point to a late 2025 or early 2026 release, strategically aligned with major events like the 2026 Winter Olympics. Canon could tease a development announcement months earlier to build hype, similar to what it did with the original R3. Final thoughts: Canon's next hybrid flagship, the Canon EOS R3 Mark II, isn't just about evolution, it's about redefining the pro mirrorless standard. With features like global shutter, 8K 60 RAW, AI autofocus, and real-time connectivity, this camera could set a new benchmark for professional creators. Canon is clearly aiming to take on the Sony A9 III, Nikon Z9 II, and even high-end cinema cameras in one package. For sports photographers, wildlife shooters, and hybrid creators on YouTube, film, or broadcast, the R3 II may become the ultimate all-in-one tool. If Canon delivers everything rumored, this will be the gold standard for professionals, combining power, precision, and performance in one rugged and intelligent machine.